this is a great day. In the old days, we talk about the phone book, and we had our phone book out, and you'd thumb through your phone book and look at it, and it's in every hotel in the city, and you start looking at it, and the front page of the phone book, the cover, gives you a snapshot of your city. And it's very fascinating when you look at that snapshot, and that snapshot says, this is what defines this city. I've said many, many times that the Arsenal and Research Park is maybe the heart of the city because it keeps pumping that economic engine and going strong, but the arts are the soul of the city. And no city is great unless it has a great soul. And this unveiling today talks about our soul. We are so fortunate in Huntsville to have an art museum, to have a Low Mill Village where we have an artist colony, to have the symphony sitting right here, and to have this great concert hall that Mark Smith's family gave money to help put together and help renovate, and we've been able to renovate it the past 3 years. And it really does give this city a soul, and having a soul like this makes sure that we have a greatness. So I appreciate, David, we appreciate what you have done, because you have also shown the soul of the city in one snapshot, which we'll unveil in a minute. But I'd like to pass it off to Gregory Vajda, the conductor of the symphony. And Gregory, please come forward.
Being on the Yellow Pages means that you're in everybody's home, and that's what the symphony really wants to do. We want to be the part of your life and everybody's life, if you live here or work here in Huntsville. And I got to tell you that Yellow Pages are a constant inspiration to artists, and I'm not joking now. I have a former professor, a composer at the Francis Academy of Music in Budapest, who actually put the Yellow Pages into music. So I should have thought of that before this, and we could have played maybe a little excerpt from that, although it's all full of Hungarian names over there, so probably need a translation. But we appreciate the support of the city and the support of everybody who makes it possible for us to play great music for you, because that's the primary purpose. It's music, and as we heard it before, it's the soul of the city, and that's what the most important is. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
First, I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to see our elected officials here. Mayor Battle, who just talked, Councilman Culver, Councilman Olszewski, thank you for coming. A lot of dear friends in the room and to come. For the next year, this wonderful organization, the HSO, with all it has to offer, will be front and center on the Huntsville YP Real Yellow Pages Directories. We'll have more than 247,000 copies of the main directory. They've been produced for distribution this year. We'll start delivery on February 21st, and we'll continue that through March 8th. As you can imagine, there's a lot of ground to cover in delivering those books. We also have the smaller companion directories, have about 130,000 of those that will go out. And both the main and the companion directories will be available to new residents and businesses throughout the year. And convention and visitors bureaus and chambers of commerce, other economic development stops, these new residents will routinely pick up those books, and that presence will be felt throughout the year. And each year we try to choose a cover partner that, as the mayor mentioned, exemplifies the excitement and the pride of living in this community. And nothing really does this more than the Huntsville Symphony Orchestra. I go on a lot of economic development trips, a lot of the BRAC trips. We went up to Virginia and elsewhere. We had many, many questions about whether we had a symphony orchestra here, and we're proud to say that we'd had one here, and it's well established for more than half a century. So with that, I'd like to invite Gregory back up here. And you ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm famous now. Look at that.